the high seas, Pisces. Cast my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hi Scorpio, welcome to your tarot reading for December 2018. Sorry guys, you guys are my last reading of the month, so it has taken me such a long time to get to the Scorpio reading, and I know there's probably some people out there who watch my channel who've been waiting. Since I did your video first last month for your birthday, Scorpio, I had to do Sagittarius first, and you guys are 12 signs away from Sagittarius. So, yeah, you guys are dead last. I kept hearing that. I kept hearing that before I started your reading, dead last. You know how Scorpio is the 8th house of death, so there is some kind of energy about being dead last this month that may be symbolic. Maybe some of you guys are feeling that way. But either way, we already have your tarot reading set out for the month, Scorpio. And before we begin the reading, I just wanted to touch on a little bit of the astrology happening this month for you guys. December is all about Sagittarius and Capricorn season. So Sagittarius would be your 2nd house. Since you guys have already went through your birthdays last month, and the month before that, you've already went through your 1st house. So after the 1st house, we move, and the 1st house is yourself, your personality, the I am. So we go through that in order to initiate the 2nd house, which goes into value, finances, the resources that you consider yours and personal, okay? This is the house of worth and money, stuff like that. It's the opposite house of you. So Scorpio, you are the 8th house in astrology, which is opposite of 2. 8 and 2 are always opposite, even on a clock. So 8 in astrology represents shared resources. Scorpio, you can find yourself in situations where your resources are kind of scattered amongst the people around you. Some of you guys are going to know what I mean by that. All throughout life, you find yourself kind of sharing your money, sharing your resources, sharing what you consider yours. So Scorpio represents our values. Taurus, your opposite sign, represents my values. So Scorpio, you are going through energy this month that is going to, you know, it taps into and it touches on what you consider yours, your money, your resources, anything that you consider a possession of yours, because the 2nd house is all about your own possessions. But, you know, it may be a foreign energy to you since you guys are used to kind of sharing everything intimately, okay? But this might be the time of year where you guys are taking back some of what you've shared, you know, taking back what you consider yours, like this is mine kind of energy. And then we will have Capricorn energy come in at the end of December, around the 22nd. That's going to be this 3rd house energy. Okay, that's going to be communication, maybe doing some short distance traveling. This is going to involve your lower mind. Okay, so Scorpio, December is about 2nd house and 3rd house energies for you. Perhaps communicating about your values, communicating about your possessions, traveling for something that is yours. You know, it's going to manifest in different ways for you guys. We had a new moon in your 2nd house, so that was a really great time to set new intentions for new money, new values, new resources to come into you, new beginnings, okay? New things can be coming to you in a physical way, Scorpio. New materialistic possessions, 2nd house stuff. So we had a new moon there, and then we will have a full moon in Cancer, guys. I've been really talking about this month. Hopefully I'm going to be able to make a video about the full moon in Cancer. You're a water sign, Scorpio, just like Pisces and Cancer. So this full moon at the end of December, on December 22nd, is going to be so significant. It's in your 9th house of beliefs, higher learning, higher education, expansion, philosophy. So there's going to be completions and new beginnings, and you're going to be able to learn from all this stuff. But hopefully I can talk to you guys more about that in my Cancer full moon video coming soon. Other than that, let's get started with your reading, Scorpio. I did want to tell you guys just a little bit, you know, I'm very intimate with Scorpios. I'm very honest and open. So right now I'm feeling very sad. I'm really good at not allowing my energy to affect the readings, but I just want to share with you my feelings because this could be how some of you guys are feeling. Sometimes the universe, it creates situations before I do my videos so that I'm able to feel what that zodiac sign is feeling energetically. Some of you guys just don't feel like talking. because as I sat down to do your reading, I kind of wished that I could do the whole thing in silence. So that may come up in December. Maybe some of you guys are just done. Maybe there's no communication with a person. You're just done speaking, trying to explain yourself. Like, I feel this way for my own reasons, but I'm just expressing this to you because maybe you'll be able to relate. So, please excuse my very intense, sad, deep, dark vibes right now. I'm just kind of going through a lot, but either way, I still wanted to do the Scorpio reading right now. So let's get to it. We're going to start with the center energy. This is the heart of the reading, and this is what everything is centered around. So this is the core situation for December, Scorpio. And we had the Justice card fly out. I didn't see all these cards. Some of them flew upside down, so we're going to see them together for the first time. But I did happen to see the Justice card come out. I just did the Libra reading last night. This is the card for Libra. Some of you guys are dealing with Libra specifically in December. Maybe there's an important Libra energy to you or around you. But the Libra reading also got the Justice card in the middle. So for Libra, that very much meant themselves. But for Scorpio, I feel like some of you are definitely dealing with Libra, but others of you, we're going to have to tap into the other meanings of this card. So there's a center issue around justice. Okay, this is the Justice card. Even though it symbolizes Libra as a zodiac sign, we got justice here. So there's something here that is centered around justice. It's centered around karma. It's centered around fairness and balance, harmony. We got the balance scales here in this person's hand. So there's some kind of balance in December that is the core situation. It may involve the court system. It may involve the law. It may involve marriage, because the Justice card is anything that has to do with judges or court or, the law, the government, things like that. Okay, so justice. And we're going to learn more about this card as we go. So, Libra is your 12th house, Scorpio, so this could have something to do with your subconscious as well, something that you need to undo or release, or maybe even sacrifice. Maybe Scorpio is just sick and tired of sacrificing, and now it's time for the scales to tip in your favor. Let's move to the South Node. The South Node in this reading is all about where you're coming from, Scorpio, the energy that you've mastered, the energy that you need to release. Okay, so let's see here. This is something that you can no longer learn from. The Judgment card. Wow, Scorpio. This is really interesting. This is your ruling card, Pluto. Pluto, the planet Pluto is your ruling card, your ruling planet. Okay, so we've got Judgment in your South Node. So this is talking about a resurrection. This is talking about giving life to a situation that you thought was dead. This is talking about a second chance. That's what the Judgment card talks about. A second opportunity, a resurrection, some kind of awakening. It's the card of, Judgment Day. When this angel here, you see this archangel playing this trumpet of truth. And this truth that is ringing in December for you, Scorpio, is rising certain people, places, and things from beyond the grave. Very Scorpio energy. So you're coming from a very transforming energy. Pluto is very transforming. It's a very purging energy. It's all about rebirth and transformation, resurrection. So there's something here about a grave. But Scorpio, this energy is in your South Node. So this is what you already mastered. Of course, Scorpios are demigods. You guys are death, the grim reapers of the zodiac. So of course, you've already mastered the art of resurrection. There's something here that you need to release instead of resurrecting. Scorpios are very talented at breathing life into situations that are, seemingly dead. So you guys are like the Grim Reaper, the life and the death aspect, the whole death and rebirth, the illusion of death. There is no death. There's only transformation. Energy can't die. So Scorpio knows this as the 8th house. So you guys have an inner knowing of this. So you've already mastered judgment, okay? Quite literally. There's something here that you've already mastered. There's a situation that you've already judged in December. You already know the truth. You've already mastered the truth of transformation, and it's time to release this resurrection. Maybe it's time to release your care, Scorpio, to even resurrect a certain person, place, or thing, okay? Maybe what's dead should stay dead. Maybe you're releasing this judgment energy out into the universe and giving your energy to the universe, like, look, if this is supposed to be alive, it'll live. If this is supposed to die, it'll be dead. So you're coming from some kind of resurrection, Scorpio. This could also be your past, okay? There may be a second chance with a Libra or with a marriage, or there's some kind of energy that revolves around a second chance that you need to release. So if you guys want a second chance at an opportunity or with a person, I feel a relationship for a lot of you guys. You know, for some of you, this is the death to a relationship. For others of you, this is a resurrection of a relationship. So it's going to depend, but you guys might need to release a second chance out into the universe, because if it's truly meant to be, it'll come back around to you. So, you know, that's really interesting. We'll know more about that when we see the cards around it, but I'm feeling a really intense vibe here. So you have to release this judgment. This could be literal judgment, like feeling judged, you know, judging others. You might be releasing that. You could be coming from a place of feeling judged. And remember, we're talking about judges and courts here. So we have judgment and justice. Libras are literally justice, like Judge Judy is a Libra. So I'm feeling like some of you guys are going before judges. This could be a dispute battle in a court with child support, custody type battles. Like it's looking pretty raw. So you have to release this energy in order to get to here. You're leaving this energy behind in order to go to the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And this is lots of major arcana as well, Scorpio. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. You're headed towards some sort of movement. You're releasing judgment, releasing transformation, coming from a place of being reborn. Okay, Scorpio, you've already mastered this energy. You die and become reborn like probably 5 times a day, I want to say. So it's safe for you to kind of stray away from this energy, Scorpio, because you've already mastered this. And so you're headed towards, you know, movement in a very logical way. There's something that you've been patient with, and it could be financial, especially because you're going through second house shit. But the Knight of Pentacles is my card for Virgo. You guys could be heading a certain direction with a Virgo, especially if you're in a relationship with a Virgo, or if there's some kind of like karmic marriage or relationship with a Virgo. This is something that moves very slow though, Scorpio. So it may help you to move a bit slower in your future. This is your future, okay? There's either something around you or your actual steps that are going to be more logically thought out. This is about moving in a more realistic way. Like putting your foot down, being very logical like a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. This could also be a Taurus or a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be Virgo. But the Knight of Pentacles, he is moving. He's just moving slower than the other knights. He's moving in a more logical way. You know, he thinks every step out before he makes a move. So that's about you moving in that kind of similar way, Scorpio, in your future. Okay, moving maybe slower, maybe moving a bit slower. But you're headed towards a much more grounded reality where things might not be as quick as you want them to be. And this is a dark horse, you know what I mean? It's a black horse here, so that might be important. Symbolically, like what a black horse might mean spiritually. I just like seeing that because it's more pure for Scorpio, the black horse. But yeah, this is about your steps moving forward. So let's move to the wings of this situation. These are the wings in this reading. And these 2 cards represent what's helping you fly in December. It's helping you take flight. It's beneath you in a very supportive way. It's the wind beneath your wings. So one of your wings is the 3 of Swords. What card got the 3 of Swords here? Was it Taurus? Taurus is your opposite sign. So that would be interesting. I don't know what, I can't think about it right now. But you might want to cross watch for some people or watch for your moon and rising to see if there's another reading for you that where the 3 of Swords showed up right here. There was another sign that had heartbreak. I feel like it was Taurus, but I'm not sure. So what this means, Scorpio, is that yes, some of you guys are heartbroken in December. You know, some of you guys are going through betrayal, maybe with a Libra, maybe with a Virgo. I am sensing Virgo, Libra energy. And it's interesting, Virgo and Libra are the 2 signs before Scorpio. It goes Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. So that's your 11th house and your 12th house. Maybe it's about friends for some of you, but either way, we don't need to look too far into this 3 of Swords because we know very much what that means. But we're going to talk about it in a kind of a different way in this reading because it's showing up in a very supportive position. So to me, when the 3 of Swords shows up in a positive way, it's telling me the whole thing about being broken open. You know, sometimes our hearts need to break open in order for the light to get in. Okay, I told this to another sign this month, and I'm not sure who it was, maybe Gemini. But the Three of Swords, okay, it could be a third party that some of you guys found out about in your marriage. You know, you could have found out that somebody that you were with had a whole ass husband or wife on the side. You know what I'm saying? Like betrayal, whether this is you or someone else, Scorpio, there's a third party. Maybe it's somebody and a child, maybe it's a job, but there's a third element that has broken your heart. Okay, there's some Scorpios out there that are heartbroken, but you guys have been heartbroken for a while, some of you. And so in December, the last month of 2018, you guys are in a position, oh my gosh, I just had a thought. So hold that thought, Scorpio, and I will actually, nah, fuck it. I'll be raw with you guys. Never mind, guys. I'll bring that energy back in just a minute. You'll see why I had to pause there for a minute, because I forgot something. It just kind of dawned on me, but it's okay. So yeah, some of you guys in December, you're wrapping up 2018 with heartbreak on your side. Like this is actually supporting you. Maybe this is people coming in to support you in December to help heal your heart. Also, you know, it will be extremely beneficial for you guys to speak from your heart in December, because swords represent air energy. So this is that third house of communication with Capricorn. So this might be something in Capricorn season that's coming up symbolically at the end of the month. This might be when you really need to speak from your heart in a very serious way, you know, speaking the truth, even if your voice shakes type of thing. Because the Three of Swords to me is a conversation taking place, a heart-to-heart conversation that you need to have. But yeah, I do see that this heartbreak, no matter how hard it hurts or whatever, Scorpio, it is showing up in the supportive position. So if somebody breaks your heart in December, if there's something that happens in a heartbreaking way, know that it's actually helping you take flight. You know, one of your wings are broken. That's what I'm saying, that this is someone with a broken wing, but don't worry, because justice is here. So this is karma. You know, someone is going to receive karma for this broken heart. You know, if your heart is broken, Scorpio, there's justice is going to be here to balance it. Some of you are really dealing with a Libra, a heartbroken Libra, or broken heart from a Libra, or a third party involving a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe this is just your thoughts, Scorpio, thinking about the condition of your heart this month. But this does speak to separation. Some of you guys, it's going to help you fly to separate with the people, like releasing these certain people. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Releasing certain people. It's on your side this month to speak from a broken heart. You know, to separate from certain people, places, and things that are toxic and unfair to you. One of your wings are broken, Scorpio, but you're still flying. Okay, let's see what your other wing is. The Ten of Pentacles. So you have stability on your side this month. A lot of money coming in for some of you guys, or just security. Financial success is what the Ten of Pentacles means. This is a strong Capricorn vibe to me, so there could be a Capricorn involved that is helping you be stable. You know what I'm saying? But this is money. This is that second house energy too. This is money coming in. The Knight of Pentacles could be this is a slow job offer that you've been waiting on or something. But it's on your side this month to focus on family, Scorpio. Focus on whatever makes you feel stable. Maybe your children. This is all kinds of family getting together. Okay, we got old people, we got middle-aged people, we got children, dogs, animals. So some of you guys just really need to indulge in the security. This is like a home environment, okay? Focus on the stability of your home. You know, this could be a separation of a marriage, and, you know, Scorpio, you're home alone now. Maybe you're living on your own or something like that, but focus on the stability and the justice still. You know, the financial justice that you're going to gain from this heartbreak. Some of you guys, this is a matter of, you know, I don't know if it's a prenup or whatever it is when people get married and shit, and then they get divorced, and it's like certain people get the money. It's like, you know what I'm saying, fairness. So focus on the stability. Focus on your finances. This is going to really help you. So you're still stable, Scorpio. This is why I fucking love Scorpio. Because you guys are the fixed water sign. So you're very stable. No matter if you feel stable or not. This is about moving in a more stable way too. Maybe you guys haven't been feeling super stable because of the emotion, because of the feelings, because of the betrayal. You know how it is, Scorpio, when you feel betrayed, or when you give somebody a very secret, intimate part of you and they stab you in the back, you know what I'm saying, or stab you in the heart. You know, sometimes you guys can feel a little bit unstable, but I'd like to see it. I'd like to see this in December, that you guys are walking more towards, you're making baby steps. You're leaving the people that need to be left. You're healing your heart. You're saying what you need to say. The scales are balancing out for you so that you can move more towards stability in a physical reality. No more false promises, stuff like that. The Knight of Pentacles, he doesn't make false promises. He might take longer to get to you, but he comes to you with that coin. He comes to you with something worth it in value. And you've got lots of that on your side. This is lots of coin, lots of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But like I said, I do see a separation here with either a Libra or a marriage. This is a relationship. And then there's money involved. Like, focus on what you still have, Scorpio. Focus on that stability. Now, let's move to the four corners, Scorpio. These are the four corners of your life in December. In each corner, there's different shit going on. Okay, there's always different shit going on. So let's see what's going on in the first corner. We have the Hierophant. That's Taurus. Okay, some of you guys are dealing with Taurus, which is your opposite sign. We have the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, and we also have the Seven of Wands. So in one area of your life this month, Scorpio, we have the Hierophant. If this is not a Taurus, this is talking about some sort of tradition, okay? You know, the holiday tradition. The Hierophant is all about doing something traditionally. This is also about your beliefs, Scorpio. So in one corner, we got something going on that's talking about a commitment too. This is all about commitment with the Hierophant, okay? You guys might be really grounding yourself in December and moving towards people, places, and things that are just more committing, okay? Committed energy here with the Hierophant. This is also a priest, so there is some kind of marriage going on here, okay? There's some kind of marriage commitment. I feel like some of you are really getting divorces or calling off weddings or, you know, separating from your girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever it may be. We got a lot of relationship stuff. So, yeah, your beliefs are coming up here, Scorpio, and also Taurus. So, in one corner, we're focusing on in December what you believe traditionally, you know, what it is that you want to commit to. How committed are you, Scorpio, in your relationships, in your jobs, to your children, to your family? So that's one area there. And then in another area at the same time, we have this Queen of Swords energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, or a woman. This is a woman who's speaking her truth. This could be your guys' energy if your feminine energy is watching. But it doesn't have to be a woman. This is just a person with a sword drawn. When I seen this card come out, all I could think about is Scorpio's stinger. So in one corner, you guys could be really, really speaking some fucking truth this month, okay? This is your corner of truth, okay? It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. But I think this is you, Scorpio, really, really, maybe even being a bit cold. Cutting people, places, and things off in your life that are hurting you, that are harmful, that are dead and no longer alive. You know, the Queen of Swords, she says what she needs to say, and she means what she says when she says it. So this is the truth. This could be the cold truth. It could be a bit of a detached energy that either you are embodying or maybe you're dealing with it from another person. But this looks like some clarity coming in. In another corner, we have the Lovers. So we have Gemini coming up here for you. We have Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, and all kinds of signs, okay? But this is not just a Gemini. This is a relationship. This is a divine masculine, a divine feminine vibe. Soulmate, twin flame type of shit. It's a very passionate connection. So some of you guys are also dealing with this in one corner of your life. You know, we've got love, we've got commitment, we've got truth. And then, of course, we have the Seven of Wands, fire energy, Gemini, Libra, or fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So we got fire, we've got air, we've got earth. We don't have any water, Scorpio. I don't see any cups. So it's like you guys are probably you're really heartbroken and focused on justice, focused on the cold, hard truth in December. You know, of course you have feelings, Scorpio, but part of being a stable water sign is knowing when and when not to express your feels. You guys might not be emotionally available in December because where's the cup energy? You know, I don't see any Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here except for Pluto, which is you, Scorpio. So you're coming from a place of Pluto energy, transformation and all that, but there's no emotion here. So you might not know how you feel in December. There might be some emotional unavailability, like feelings are just kind of being masked. Because of course you have feelings, Scorpio, but they're just, you know, they're being masked. And it's interesting, there's a mask on the ground there. This person is in front of like a crowd. And it's like, remember I said I didn't feel like saying anything. Well, Scorpio might not. Maybe y'all are actually saying what you need to say. You guys have already been quiet for too long. So you've got some stable words to speak. No matter whose mask it cuts off. Like you are really cutting off, you know, someone who's wearing a false mask. There's deception involved, and you guys are coming in with the truth pretty hot, especially with the Three of Swords, the Justice, and the Queen of Swords. That's a lot of air energy. But we do have in this corner some kind of battle going on, okay? Some kind of competition. Some of you guys have a child. So this is like, I feel like this is a custody battle for some of you. I do feel a very strong vibe of a custody battle because there's this little kid behind this woman. So you guys might be fighting for someone who's smaller than you, someone who's younger than you, because there's like this child involved, a woman and her son, right? Maybe you're fighting with someone, a woman who has a child, a son, maybe. Could also be a daughter. Okay, I'm seeing a little boy here, though, for some of you guys. So take that how it resonates. But yeah, this looks like you're standing up for yourself. I mean, look at this woman's face. She is not to be fucked with. She's really on fire, maybe even angry. She's defensive, and she has every right to be defensive. This also talks about a woman who's overstepping her own emotion to do what it takes to defend her title. So, you know, these wands down here are actually being poked up at you, Scorpio. So you're dealing with competition in this corner. You're dealing with people who are plotting on your downfall, trying to trip you up, trying to knock you down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's a title here that needs to be defended. And this is just speaking to feeling defensive in December. You know, ready. You see your enemies this month and you're willing to fight if you have to. So it looks like there's a lot going on corner-wise. But there's a lot of different ways this reading can manifest. You know, I do see the Hierophant, which is a marriage. This could be a Taurus coming in slowly to offer you guys something. I'll show you these cards, why I think that, because we see this Knight of Pentacles coming right from this Taurus. So this could be a slow-moving Taurus energy, your opposite sign. If it's not Taurus, it's a slow-moving commitment.Maybe you guys just want to move a bit slower, especially y'all who have got out of relationships, heartbroken, betrayal, still healing from past karmic situations. Some of you guys just want to move very slowly. Like, can we take this a bit slower? You know, what's the next step here? Let's just be honest. Could be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. You know, you guys appreciate clarity more right now. You want the truth more than you want love. That's what I'm saying. Because the truth and love have been pierced together. You know, the truth hurts. That's this energy. The truth hurts, don't it? And I think you're the one delivering the truth. And you might say that to someone this month. The truth hurts, don't it? You might say that to someone this month. So I feel like there's an energy here of I've been hurt. And even though this heartbreak taught me so much, it was actually something very supportive and positive that happened to me. I realize that now, because now I have so much more value for myself. I still want to move slow, is what I'm hearing Scorpio say. Or someone saying this to you, maybe. You know, when you deal with betrayal and you deal with heartbreak, especially when it's involving commitments and relationships and love and connection, you know, this is talking about moving this energy here. Okay, it's funny how the cards speak. This is like, can we take this a little bit slower? Because I have a lot to say. I got a lot on my mind. I'm still hurting. I'm still in the process of this divorce. You know what I'm saying? There's still money tied up. I don't know. So I do see that there's either a heartbreak involving a commitment. Maybe someone wanted to move too slow and that involved the third part. I don't know. There could be a Taurus third party in a Libra, you know, but it looks like there's just a breakup here because we see the Lovers and the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is in between the Hierophant and the Lovers. So there was a love commitment here that was heartbreaking. So to me, this was like someone who didn't want to commit. And now, Scorpio, you might not want to commit to someone new because of this old past person. Like, you might want to just focus on your own stability, your family, your independence, your home environment. Because like it or not, you know, this other person, whether they like it or not, there's some heartbreak to deal with here. This could be somebody who you're still with that has betrayed you in the past, right? And that's why you're releasing this resurrection. We do see a second opportunity here with either a Lover or a Gemini, because the Lovers is Gemini. But when you see the Judgment card and the Lovers like that, this is people coming back from the past. People that, you know, you may have to compete with, or people that you used to compete with. I do see you guys standing up for some kind of money this month, or some kind of, this is a 10 as well, a completion, okay? So I want you guys to know that this is a completion. It's the end, so that you can get to this new Ace of Pentacles trying to come into you guys. But yeah, a resurrection of a lover, that might be what you guys are releasing. Like, you know what? I'm not even going to try to resurrect you. If you want to die, if you want this energy in this relationship to die, let it be. Okay, because I'm moving to more stability. I'm moving slower. You guys are going to start moving a bit slower, you know, and you're going to want to, I feel. Because things might have been moving too fast. You know, the last few months could have been a little bit too, everything happened so fast, you know. So this is about balancing stuff out, you know, equal give and take, speaking your truth. I do see a divorce, a separation, a breakup for a lot of you guys. All right, involving Taurus, Libra, Gemini. It could be a third party with a Taurus, a Libra, and a Gemini for some of you, because we have the Three of Swords right by all those motherfuckers. But it looks like there's, I also feel a group of you guys who are going through divorce, but also have this connection coming back from the past. And so you want to move a little bit slow because you just got out of this relationship, and you still have like these battles you're fighting, right? You have this, you guys do have a connection in December. Whether it's someone you were dealing with pain with before and betrayal, the Lover's card comes out for people who are involved in, you know, connections. This might be someone who comes in at the end of December, okay? It might be someone who was at a distance, okay? And I just see, you know, a lot of truth here. If you're going to wear a mask, don't fuck with me. Signed, Scorpio. Because I can see behind your mask. That's what Scorpio's saying. I can see right through you. I know you're wearing a mask, you know. So this is some slow clarity coming in. Maybe it's clarity from a Virgo. I do see Virgo in by this person here. So it could have been a Virgo who was wearing a false mask that you cut off and that you're being very cold to now because they came in too slow. You know, you are focused on all this coin. So you're really not too pressed or concerned about this little ass coin coming that's taken so slow. You know what I mean? Like, you have 10 of those. So this is someone who's offering you something too slow that you already have an abundance of. Like, I got that already. You ain't offering me nothing more than what I already have. So goodbye. You know, and then we already talked a little bit about this Taurus energy, this commitment. You know, there is an energy here of commitment. Then there's the truth. So there's the truth about a commitment this month, and also some kind of lover, and then also something to battle for. So let's look into the underlying energies and see why all this is even here. So on one end of the spectrum, we have the Chariot. This is Cancer. So Cancer is important to you, Scorpio, this month because of that full moon in Cancer. Cancer is the North Node now, guys. So, you know, the North Node is going to be in your 9th house for the next couple of years, like a year and a half. So if this is not the Cancer full moon, or if this is not a Cancer that you're dealing with, then this is talking about that fast forward movement, Scorpio, that I was mentioning. The Chariot, you know, he moves forward. This is victory. Okay, he's moving forward in spite of the obstacles in his way. This is light and dark. You know, we have that black horse kind of figure. We have this black horse kind of figure. So I don't know if this is about slowly but surely moving through your obstacles in the future, because we do have obstacles here, but this is victory nonetheless. So we have the 9 of Swords underneath the Chariot, Scorpio. We have the 9 of Swords underneath the Chariot. So, yeah, Scorpio, anxiety. Maybe some of you guys are going to experience anxiety this month. There's something you've been kept laid up at night. This is anxiety, nightmares, insomnia, not getting enough sleep over whether or not you're going to be victorious. There's something related to victory or movement. Maybe something is moving too slow. Maybe this is about obstacles stopping fast movement for Scorpio this month. And so yeah, there's a woman here who's laying alone in the dark. She sleeps alone. She has a lot of anxiety. All she can think about before she goes to bed, it just keeps her up, all these thoughts. And it has something to do with a happy home environment, because now we have the 10 of Cups. So this is about a family. This is about children. This is about relationships. This is about an emotional completion, feeling fulfilled emotionally. You know, some of you guys are not feeling that, whether it's with a Cancer or not. There's some anxiety centered around being emotionally fulfilled in the home environment or a relationship. You know, the 9 of Swords with the 10 of Cups, this is someone who has anxiety about a home or a relationship or a family. Why? Because there's a lot of burdens involved here. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands in your reading. Finally, we have some emotion showing up here, but we do not have the 10 of Swords. So that tells me that this is not coming to a painful ending, which sometimes can be bad. That's why you're staying in the 9 of Swords and not moving to the 10 of Swords. Sometimes it's actually good to receive the 10 of Swords, because then you realize that the worst is over. But Scorpio, the worst is not over yet, because there's still these burdens in your home. You know, you're still burdened and you're burdened by this anxiety that you're feeling. Some of you guys just are living alone, you know what I'm saying? So you feel less victorious. But there is some kind of truth coming in. You guys are going to receive some kind of message from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe someone's spying on you. Maybe you're spying on someone else. But this looks like it involves a commitment or a marriage. Maybe you spied on someone in a marriage, and that's when you realized there was like conflict and lying, or, you know, some kind of betrayal. Maybe with an Aries. Maybe some of you guys are walking to or from an Aries, but there looks like there's some conflict in some of your guys' marriage. I mean, we already see that so much. And, you know, there's some truth that comes in, some kind of message. Maybe there's some spying, and it may lead, there's some kind of burden. It's connected to a burden that you need to release. Some of you guys are burdened, and you're carrying a lot of heavy emotion in your home, okay? And yeah, this is your underlying energy for this deck. You know, maybe there's a Cancer link to this anxiety, okay? Or maybe this is the anxiety of, will I be victorious? Will this home be happy? But here is your underlying energy, above all, the Chariot. Cancer energy, that full moon, being victorious, moving forward, Scorpio, no matter what or who is in your way. Mow them down if you have to, because you're going where you're going. And just because you're moving slower, you know, it doesn't mean you're any less victorious. Some of you really need to hear that. Alright, and then on this deck, we have the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the High Priestess. Okay, there is some kind of spiritual connection coming back from the past. Okay, maybe there's a secret soulmate. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy heavily, because we have the King of Cups. This is you, Scorpio. See that King of Cups down right here? So, yeah, there's either children involved, or there's a secret soulmate that you're reconnecting with at the end of December. You know, the High Priestess is secretive. She is quiet. And in the middle, we have this connection from the past. Okay, so there could definitely be a connection from the past, emotion from the past re-emerging. And this is all because of the High Priestess. So there are certain secrets, Scorpio. But here we have a lot of wand energy. We have 3 wand cards and then a pentacle card. So this is about financial balance, that divorce energy, who gets what, with the children involved. Everything needs to be balanced. This is a child support energy for some of you guys, for sure. Excuse me. There is a message coming in pretty fast for you guys with the Eight of Wands, okay? This is a message, fast forward movements, all right? And it's about finances. It's about something that'll further balance you financially. And you know what you're doing, Scorpio, in December? You guys are just waiting on your ships to come in. The Three of Wands is about waiting. Waiting for passion. You guys are waiting for this new passion to start. Some of you guys already know that in January or sometime in 2000, you guys you have physical proof that this is going to happen, and it's a new passionate starter. Completely. You guys could have been keeping it a secret. But this to me looks like someone who's waiting on passion. You're waiting on manifesting something. You're waiting on a new beginning. You're waiting on that spark, that idea. You're waiting to create this, because there is some kind of magical wand essence here. Three of Wands, you already made a decision to start this passionate journey. And so now you're just waiting on your ships to come in. And they could just be coming a bit slower. Why? Because there's detours along the way. Divine timing. Trust the speed of the universe, Scorpio. Okay, sometimes we have to stop, just like on the highway. You know, if we all went, if we all kept going on the highway, there would be so many collisions and accidents, you know. So, you know, just keep that in mind, that sometimes you just have to wait for your ship to come in. You guys are going to know. This is like a huge green light for you. So the underlying energy is victory with a new beginning. This is your underlying energy. Victory and passion. Maybe it has to do with the Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, but this looks like something you're creating. It's like a super magical wand. Alright? And yeah, very fast victory. Maybe there is some slight obstacles along the way, but either way, keep your passion lit. Know that you've been given this new opportunity for a reason. So now we can move on to why I almost paused your video. And it's honestly because, Scorpio, I forgot to pull you guys an angel card. So I'm going to pull you guys an angel card here. And I'm going to place it inside my gift box, because I've been doing this thing all month long. And it's a gift for you, Scorpio. I have not seen it. The card just flew out. And I have placed it in this box. So we did get a visit from Spiritual Santa, is what I've been saying. And I'm gonna open this, guys, and show you. This is your gift, okay? This tarot card represents some kind of spiritual gift that you'll be receiving in December. And you have the card Show Appreciation. Some of you are dealing with a Leo. So before I go, I'm gonna actually look up in the book what Show Appreciation means. It is the card 43, and I just opened up right to it. So here is the passage if you guys want to pause it and read that yourself. But if you can't see, I will read it for you, Scorpio. So here's your gift. It says, it's common for indigos to get caught up in their own lives and forget to show others around them just how much they mean to them. Although you may not realize it, your friends and loved ones are only human. They have feelings and emotions just the same as you do. You are being urged to offer and express gratitude to the special people in your life. This card also asks you to shift your focus away from what you lack in life and instead appreciate all that you do have and all that you've accomplished. When you get in touch with the higher part of yourself, many more of your dreams will come true. So you guys may receive a gift this month that you appreciate, quite literally. This may be a gift because someone is showing you appreciation after a while, after a long time of being, treated like shit. This could be definitely a connection that someone is actually, connecting with you who can heal you and show you appreciation. So, I feel like someone forgot to show you appreciation, Scorpio, and they're going to be regretting that in December. All right. So your friends and your loved ones are coming up here. It said to embrace that. It said, your friends and loved ones are only human. They have feelings and emotions just the same as you do, and you're being urged to offer and express gratitude to the special people in your life. Okay, especially those of you who have been kind of not in touch with your family for a while. This is a good time of year to really get in touch. So shift your focus away from what you lack in life, Scorpio. Whatever it is that you feel like you lack, shift your focus away from that. Don't, especially with the second house Sagittarius energy, sometimes we can feel like we don't have enough, but you do. It's coming in. Okay, so focus on the higher part of yourself. And that's your gift, Scorpio. So hopefully, whether this is coming from you or from another person, there's a lot of gifts coming in for you this month, Scorpio. And I do see, some kind of new connection. Whenever you guys are ready, there's a new connection waiting. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for being patient. We saved the best for last this month. I love Scorpio. Next month, you'll be the 11th sign, and then you'll be the 10th sign, and then you'll be the 9th sign, all the way up until, you're first again, Scorpio. So thank you guys. I am doing personal readings. If you guys want to look into 2019, I'm offering 2019 readings. I do love readings. I do past, present, and future readings. I do single question answers. So just get a hold of me. Find me in the description box with my email or my social media. If you want to work with me personally, we can do so, okay? Other than that, guys, hopefully I see you on the winter solstice or the Cancer full moon the day after that. And if I don't see you there, then I will talk to you sometime next year. Bye, guys. Happy 2019 year.